how like support and resistance, like how to mark your charts and stuff. Does anybody have issues with it? Because like I've been taking like the notes, like I kind of want to show you guys this, like the notes that I take, like exactly it tells you how to look for like a strong support and resistance, like
right there in that example.
So like for example, I'll show you this page. I literally marked down like what higher highs and higher lows mean. So like here, if you have like a resistance line,
because it's higher than these,
it's higher than like this high, right? It came down to retest, but you only look for these patterns when it's on the support or resistance lines, not like in the middle of the charts, right?
So for the head and shoulders, it's supposed to be, the head is supposed to be above the resistance lines and the shoulders in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that I feel 100% confident in teaching people just yet. Maybe the basics, like the basics 100% I know that I can teach people, but you know, it is very, it's a lot of information. There's a lot of tricks, there's a lot of tips, there's a lot of like little things that you have to pay attention to. So at the current moment that I'm in right now, I've only really started to learn how to trade within the last few months. I definitely feel comfortable and confident in teaching the basics to people, but anything advanced, not yet, but it will come soon.
So Daniela, are you on the crypto challenge?
Yeah. Did you hear about Sarah? No. Look at this. Hold on. Sarah,
yeah, I saw that in the chat.
Showed me.
Bro, that's wild.
Bro, she made $500 trading.
No, it was all in one day.
It was in one day. She made $500 in one day. She literally joined this. She just would look at a chart and see like squiggly lines and shit. And then she's showing me today from like everything that we're learning that she's like making money. That makes me so happy.
And she said it was from the alerts too.
Yeah.
She said it was from the alerts. That's a big question. I want to see where my heart wants to go with that. I feel like this entire business has completely like if you knew me 2 years ago, like that's a different, like I'm telling you, like completely different, mentally, spiritually, financially, in every single aspect. I'm a different woman, and I thank WFAB for that. I always say WFAB saved me. It saved me from a lot of things in my life. It saved me from the depression. It saved me from mediocrity. It saved me from living an unfulfilled life. Because there's nothing I've ever done in my life that's more fulfilling than being able to grow and being able to help others grow and see it. Like you see people come in here and just grow so much confidence, like get such a better picture of themselves, like start to see themselves more. You see people come in here and come from being shy and insecure and unhappy to like this glowing, vibrant person that's now not only elevating in their life, but like inspiring so many other people. You see people coming from living at home with their parents to moving out, like all these you see people go through these entire transformations just by association. And I think people don't realize that WFAB is not just network marketing. WFAB is not just a product. WFAB is not just a company. WFAB is a movement to empower people. That's what it's about. It's a movement to move and impact as many people as possible. And we're not stopping at network marketing. There's a lot more that we got planned.
Yeah, I made $100 the other day, and then I spent it on my lashes.
You got your lashes in 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Hi. Are those them Forex lurches? Lurches? Crypto?
Gold lurches!
XAU USD lurches! She's like, baby girl, you have a little tip because I made some money today.
The culture here really makes people feel safe. When I came in and I got exposed to this whole different world, like literally it's a whole different world. You ever seen that show, what's it called? That show that is like, it's like an underground world with like this spooky alien thing or whatever. You know that show? Stranger Things. This is like the Stranger Things, except in a good way. Like instead of it's underground, it's upground. It just really goes to show like there's just so much out there in this world that people don't even know about, people don't even realize because they haven't put themselves out there. They haven't tried anything new. They haven't stepped out of their comfort zone. So when I got into WFAB, I was on a different team, and I didn't have like that kind of support that I wanted. I didn't have the kind of proper training that I was looking for. And you know, I'm that kind of person that's like all in, die hard, or don't try at all. When I found WFAB, like it really went to show like what proper guidance, what proper training, what culture, what getting around the right people can do for you and your business. Because I didn't have success for a whole year of me just like throwing shit against the wall, trying to figure it out, trying to like, you know, my head was spinning in circles. And then when I joined WFAB, like I was building, I literally went off. Like I built that momentum, I took off. Like I'm living proof that when I came in, I used that training, I used that support, I used that mentorship, and I took off right away within my first month, right? Like I started having massive success within my first month because I took advantage of it. I saw the opportunity, I saw what was on the table, and I just went, I don't know why I use that sound, but you know what I'm saying. I just took it. I took what was available. I took what was offered to me, and it works. It works. You know, it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me, to be honest.
I think that there's time where I'm like doubting myself, where I'm like questioning things, where I call Jazz or I call somebody else on the team and we talk about it. We talk, or like different people talking, just like that's the whole point. If you weren't, trust me, I don't, you were, but I know a lot of you guys were not entrepreneurs on your own. It's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's so fucking hard because you go through the same emotions, but you're alone.
Yeah.
So when you're feeling like shit, who's there to give you a pep talk? Who's there to give you a better perspective? Who's there to tell you to keep going? No one.
Yeah.
You literally just you quit.
Yeah.
That's why most entrepreneurs fail.
Yeah.
That's why what we have is so beautiful, because we have each other. So when you're feeling like that,
You need to talk about it.
and get
to let it
support.
out.
Get around the right people. Get around whatever.
Because I promise you, everything that you are going to go through, we've already gone through, or somebody that has more success has already gone through it.
Yeah.
So even like a few weeks ago, you came to do your lashes, and I was talking to her about something I was going through, and you were just like, babe, I'm going through the same thing, and I was just like,
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Like,
Was it the same thing that we
like,
called
how the
it?
fuck are you going through that? Like, what do you mean? And she's just like, yeah, babe, like I'm going through the exact same thing. Like, don't think that you're the only one. And here I am sitting like, I'm the only one in this fucking organization going through this. Can I do this? Like, am I gonna get out of it? Like, how do I get? And then when I talked to you, it made me feel so much better. But yeah, if I was doing this or kept my emotion to myself and didn't share it with somebody else and ask questions, probably would have stopped.
We get to really do life together, like, and it's not a joke. Like, I don't know, it's hard to put words on things that you live. Cause I go through, it's hard to explain, but we go through life together, we grow together. We're not gonna always agree. You know, we're gonna experience some things. We're gonna go through stuff. We're gonna overcome them. We're gonna win. We make some money. Like, it's a lot of emotions, a lot of experiences. Overall, I'm just really grateful that I was able to manifest this team into my life. Because I know that it's by surrounding yourself with people like this that you're able to get to the next level in life. Because if you're around people that are negative, that don't have goals, that are not like-minded, you will be the sixth one. And I understand how important it is you are literally the average of the 5 people you hang around with the most, right? And it's important to make sure that you are yourself 100% up. Like, this is who I am, and I work hard and I show up every single day. Therefore, I think that I take a good part in this team too. Like, you know, we all have our part to take because of how we show up, how serious we are, and how dedicated we are to our success and to the team's success. I was exposed to it. I saw the bigger picture. I saw the vision. I understood it. And I was like, wait, this makes sense. This is a people's industry. This is the only industry. Guys, I've worked jobs. Trust me, I've worked many jobs. And there's not one single job that pushed me to become a better person. Whereas here, this is all we do. Like, we get together, we grind, we read books, we get on personal development calls. Like, we really work hard and we have fun. Like, and you know, sometimes the thing is that you wanna like talk about it, right? You wanna talk about how it's great, how it's amazing, but then it looks like you're showing off. But then you don't do it enough, and then you're like, oh, but you know, this is not even true. It's not even real. So it's like, what do you want me to do at this point? When I talk about it too much, I'm showing off. When I'm not talking about it enough, it's fake. So, you know, it's just like, the ones who get it. The ones who don't. You know, this is not meant to be for everybody, but if it's for you, well, be ready to be on for a hell of a ride, because this is gonna change your life. And I really hope so, because it changed mine, and I'm only getting started. So, keep watching.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How's your leg?
It's good. Bro, you're never gonna believe who texted me.
Who texted you?
Yes. No. No.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what? Did you just what? I'll be right back.
She said, hey, how's August? Like as if nothing happened.
It's the audacity for me.
What I'm like having a hard time understanding is like, how can you not see what you've created here? Like she didn't make it about you. You know what I mean? It was about everyone. And I feel like the situation is just like, it's just clearly not clear to her what she's actually done and how many people that she's hurt and the people that she claimed to love for years, you know, and to just drag all of us. She has absolutely no idea clearly what she put everyone through. And us aside, like us friends aside, imagine the people in our organization when we were in Monet who are struggling in their business now because of all the drama that's attached to it and the brand that we built. And it's just, you clearly don't understand how many people you've hurt in this situation at all. To love and care about me, you claim to love and care about my son, but you're willing to drag my whole reputation, my whole business, which ultimately takes the food off my table, like you were saying, like that, like we could have never recovered from that. Thank God we did, but we could have not, you know, that was something that a lot of people would have let drown them. Because we, like the things we went through, being dragged, being publicly humiliated, having to explain ourselves in places we didn't have to.
Just like move on and just But anyways, I'm gonna go get some content with the girls.
Hey babe, have
Okay,
fun.
love you.
Guys.
Okay, bye.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah, so she pretty much messaged her and said, hey, how's August, without even asking how she is. That's it.
That's all she had to say after all of this?
Yeah. The transition that we had recently, which was 3 months ago, it was really tough. And I felt like, I know me, and I know that I have thick skin to a certain point, but seeing my girls go through something like that, something that they've never been through before, where they were attacked verbally through social media. It was like kind of like bullying, I would say. It hurt me a lot, and I never knew that we would receive that much backlash, and I understood that everybody was emotional about the breakup, I would say. A lot of people use their emotions and not logic. And I feel like what we went through definitely built us up to where we're at today. And that's the reason why we are so much more confident. We are so much more bolder, because we went through heartbreak. That was a very painful moment. I'm just really happy that we were able to just stay close while all of that was happening.
We never even got a chance to really share our part of the experience with the world, because we just stayed quiet, because there was just so much. We Beyonce'd on the, you know? Don't talk about none, don't respond to none. That's what we did, because it was a lot of negative energy, and it was really hard on a lot of us. And I know the world doesn't see that, because we still show up, we still work, we still thrived, we still ranked, we still put in work. And I was personally battling a lot of emotions. Like, I called my therapist, I was like, girl, we need to talk. Like, my anxiety level hasn't been that high since I went through my depression 2 years ago. As soon as that whole situation happened, as soon as the transition happened, it was like this. It felt like overnight it went from people loving me and supporting me and cheering me on, to overnight people hating me, people saying that I'm a bad person, and people talking poorly of me. And people have always talked poorly about me, but they never knew me. It was online, it was the brand, the anti-MLMers, the brand ambassadors. They didn't know the real me, so it never really affected me, because they don't know me. But some of these people really, or I thought at least that they really knew me. I thought they knew my heart. I thought they knew my intentions. There was people that like really like I shared my heart with. I poured my heart into. I poured my soul into, and so it really hurt. It was really painful to receive that from those people.
My thing is like, there was so much negativity created in such a positive space that we took, you know, WFAP has created in these years, and just all like crushed from all that negativity.
The first time and I called Sabrina right away. I was like, what's happening? What is that?
I just didn't like that she used the platform to promote hate. We were all shocked. She called me, we called Ashley, the three of us were on FaceTime like, girl, did you see that? I was like, girl, yes I did.
It's also like a reflection of someone's true colors. Like you can fake it all you want, but then as soon as you get triggered, you're gonna go on your stories to blah, 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 blah. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Like I didn't know her at all, but to watch you and watch you and watch you.
I almost got in a car accident.
And everybody go
watching
that
because I was
sad.
It's also like a business, and there's people like Daniela and us, me, you, that we were like in her downline. Like we were looking up to you to her at some point, and now we see this, and it's like
and because of that, because she was like a leader and a big figure, like a lot of people just took that like as being the truth. So we received messages of us like having to explain what was going on to people, and it's like not even I have nothing to do with this situation. For me, it's hard because I feel like once I love someone, I'm always gonna love them. So I'll always have love for her in my heart, but like that doesn't mean that it was okay, because I know it hurt a lot of people. It's getting me emotional.
Oh, I love you. Yeah, it affected.
Because it triggered so many things. It wasn't just us. Like you could have affected just us, but it wasn't just us. Even people that stayed, my girls that stayed in the company, they got fucked over because people were like, I don't want to associate myself with this drama that you guys are involved in, that you guys were involved in. Like it's not only affecting us, it's affecting a lot of other people, and that was really fucking hard. But at the end of the day, like you said, like everything happens for a reason, and it's like we were purging, like you said, we were purging. We were literally purging the energies that weren't there for us, and it showed. And I understand that like all the action, and that's how I see it. It's like I'm not like mad at it, because I see it as just she was in pain, and everybody else that acted out was in pain. But my thing is like, if you're gonna leave WFAB, for anybody, it's not specifically her, but if you're gonna leave WFAB, just know that every single person who came into this team and actually gave their energy, actually like worked at this, they left with something. Whether it's their confidence, whether it's like the entrepreneurial spirit, whether it's like now they're thriving in whatever business they're doing. Everybody who touched and witnessed like what we do left better. So if you talk about our team, make sure you can say that. Make sure you put some respect on our fucking name.
It affected me in different ways, I guess. I mean, I was a little hurt from the whole entire situation, especially because I don't know, I feel like I had nothing to do with it, but you know, it is what it is, and you've got to just take it with a grain of salt and realize that business is always going to have its ups and downs. So, you know, I don't hold really anything against people. I mean, if that's the way that you want to react, if that's how you move, it is what it is, right? So I feel like it's a lesson learned. It was unfortunate, and I feel extremely like, you know, bad about how everything kind of went about, because that wasn't the intention at all. But I also feel like, you know, it's people who know our intentions and people who understand what we're doing here, then they would have not been upset, they would have not gotten affected, they wouldn't have like, you know, a switch and change in personality going from, oh, we love you, thank you so much for your help, to like, fuck you kind of thing. So it's like if you know the true intentions of what we are doing in this business, what WFAB is all about, then those things, you know, don't really matter.
You know, when I started getting apologies, when I went on live and I was like, when somebody changes jobs, do they get hate for changing a job? Like that's what it is at the end of the day. You just change companies. When has anybody ever been hated for that? Bro, I had a call because when everything happened, just answer questions and whatever. Why am I seeing people jump on the call that I haven't seen in the business in 6 months? I'm like, yo, you're here for just the drama, bro. Like, you girls, because you girls are really strong with all of the hate that we got, but at the end, like, we still decided to do something because you saw the bigger picture, and we decided to all follow because we all saw it for ourselves, not because you said it, but because you were able to paint the vision so we could see it for ourselves, and we decided to go with it no matter what to help, because you want more people to win, because like you were saying, you were not the only one winning, but you were the only one walking on stage. Not everybody. All of us are gonna walk on stage. Look, already within 4 or 5 months, 3 of us speaking, and then all of us walking on the stage. And so many, remember when we first joined, it was like 18 rank ups back to back to back. Like,
I think what made me the most emotional was seeing my girls hurt the most, and and seeing that they didn't deserve what they went through. I don't like thinking the worst of people because that's a very heavy energy. So I give the benefit of the doubt to a lot of people, and I feel like that's the reason why. It sucks. Sometimes you just let people in and they take advantage of that. Yeah.
Love you, friend.
I love you. Yeah.
Moving was just, it's more in line, like, look at us, where we are right now. It's crazy to
We're all gonna
in a
be
room
on
together.
stage next month.
Let's have a group hug.
What was your saying? Like to
Let Charlie
to more.
Cheers to be more beautiful, more powerful, more elevated, more rich, and fucking crypto fucking queens.
I love you guys.
Don't make me cry. Just do my makeup.
Hi friends, thank you so much Samar for delivering that value. Get into all of our rank ups. Before I get into that though, I have some people that want to say a few little words here. I'm gonna pass it over to one of the academic speakers, the one, the only, okay, social media queen, Sabrina. I can't pronounce the last name properly, but it's French, okay? So, La Sabrina, okay, please. Hello! To talk about like how intentional we have to be for the next couple of days. I just want to put, again, the accent on the fact that there's only 4 days left to the first quarter of the year, to the 90 days. You guys know that we're currently running a 90 days run. This was meant for us to focus on our business for 90 days so we could have results within the next couple of months, because you guys know that in network marketing, it's all about what you do right now is going to impact your business in the next 30 to 90 days. How you end this first quarter so you can start with momentum. The next couple of months are going to be really good for you, but it requires you to work and be intentional. There's no other way around it. So yeah, that's it guys. I'm excited and I can't wait to see the ones that are going to be there in person to see you guys, and you're going to see me cry and all that good stuff. I love you, family, and I'll pass it over now to, who are we passing it? Okay, so right now we need some drum rolls because we are bringing on the stage Miss Jasmine Elizabeth. I don't know why I did all of that, but wow. Who, by the way, has a 45 minutes? Or 35 minutes?
It's 20 minutes. Yeah.
No, it was 30 minutes.
It was 30.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
She don't even know, okay?
It's
She has a 30-minute segment on this event. 30 minutes. I don't think y'all understand 30-minute segment. She's the only IPA that has a 30-minute segment. Because she's not IPA for long, let me tell you.
And it changed everything for me. Every year I had success. Every year my income grew. So this is not a joke, you guys. And this is the first network marketing company that has ever had a hybrid event like this. Influencer?
Anybody.
Gets recognized on stage? Are you kidding me? The last company that I was in, do you know, I walked down on that stage in my last company. If you guys know that, I was in a shampoo company, right? I was at the top of the compensation plan. I went to a similar convention to like what we're doing here, and I was the only one who walked down that stage. And the only thing I thought about was, wow, I just wish that my team was there with me on that stage.
That's the first thing you told me when you got off stage.
It was me by myself. And all I kept thinking is like, damn, I cannot wait for my team to feel this type of emotion, this recognition, this excitement to walk down that stage. And I literally manifested it. Like, look at this. Whoever goes to this event live and you are a rank, you are walking down that stage. I am freaking mind blown. I am excited. The other day, I was like, I know I've been writing in my journal for
fucking 2 years. I am so happy and grateful now that I get to speak at the stage on GoPro. I am so happy and grateful now that I get to speak on stage at GoPro. I gotta wait till I'm some kind of millionaire till I get to go on that freaking stage. And look at God, look at you, look at the universe, look at Source, right? Giving me that opportunity. Get that picture clear in your head, because you know that success is whoever is able to convince their mind of a reality that is not currently here. Whoever can convince their mind, whoever can paint that picture better. How much better would you be able to paint that picture if you were able to walk on Eric Worre's stage, bruv?
Well, you know, there's power in proximity. You need to be around people who are you're going to learn from, who are goal-oriented, who are doing better than you. It's the only way, it's the main way that you're going to grow, right? So these events are crucial for your growth, and I'm so excited that WFAB is going to be a part of it, and I will be there in person.
Over here, look at us, look at those crazy people. Look at us. Okay, ready?
Wait, hold on.
Can we put it on?
The first shout out to our brand new influencer and our host today, all the way from Netherlands, our
stuff like that, but it's just fun to feel like you're welcome in a new business, a new community. People are there to root for you. We're happy to have you, and so we really want to promote that, and that's cool. Like, we love to share the business and share the vision with other people that are like-minded.
Biggest hype person, and I'm so happy to be on this journey with you.
They're talking about me on the radio.
I'm so happy to be on this journey with you. I freaking love you. You've been so amazing, such an amazing mentor to not only myself but to the rest of the team. I know I can speak and say that. We're really excited for all three of you guys to be on stage and representing for us. So I want to thank you guys for your amazing leadership. But, you know, sometimes we're like, yeah, I could do it. But in the back of your mind, you're like trying to you kind of psych yourself out without even realizing it. And you have these limiting beliefs. I struggle with that day in and day out. Even every single day, it's a struggle. So for those of you who think that like you just like people, you know, just do things and just get it done just because. No, like there's a lot of like inner stuff that you have to do, and I'm still currently doing it and trying to work on. And I think that's the biggest shift. It's, yes, promoting trade call and all of that, but forget that. But it all starts like how you're working on and how you're talking to yourself. Like I am literally trying to journal every single day and talk nicely to myself, because I catch myself a lot of times being like negative, like, oh, I'm not gonna do this, oh, I can't do this. Like, no, I'm gonna do this. When I do this, I am going to, when this gets done, I'm really trying to focus on, and again, I'm not perfect, I'm still not, I'm really trying to work on it. Really trying to work on the way I'm talking to myself, the things that I'm putting out there. Focusing on like meditation is like really big thing for me now. Like every morning, Esther Hicks, I really love her.
Ooh. People hate what they don't understand. People hate what they don't get.
I love that you said women, because I don't know any men that are on these anti-MLM videos. It's a women bashing motherfucking circle.
Okay, anybody that has time to hate doesn't have a f***ing life.
Thank you for promoting the brand for free.
Haters. Well, we all need them, because, I mean, they are our brand ambassadors. It's honestly brought us a lot of business. So, we love the haters.
I'll say thank you for the work that you do for us, okay? Literally brand ambassadors that work for free.